Hello guys, it's me, Red the AV Dinosaur, and today with a new video. Today we're gonna make a full review of the new car of GTA Online that was released on the drip feed, the Buffalo EVX. We're gonna see all the characteristics of this car in terms of design, in terms of defense because it's an Imani car, in terms of performance and pricing and all other stuff. Like those are the main topics we're gonna talk about in this review. Fully take it apart and see how it's gonna be. So with this out of the way, let's start. So let's talk about design, the whole design of the car and how it is. Well, as you can see, the front is kind of interesting. You have this kind of styling, retro styling, kind of looks like the Dukes in some way. It's up there, you know. You have also like the front also works in some way like this kind of aerodynamic, because it's like you don't have, since you don't have grill, this is an electric car, and that has this the grip kind of serves like an intake. So it's interesting nonetheless. Like this is the only thing of the car that I actually kind of see that is kind of positive in terms of design. The rest is pretty bricky. We're gonna heard about brick a lot. So the whole part of the side is just I don't know. It's pretty boring. Nothing too much going on. Also on the back is the same. It kind of looks weird at the same time. Like usually when you're looking the car and you're driving in third person, that's the like usually you see the back of the car the most, and I expect that there is something interesting going on, but nothing here. Is just cut it out. Like it's a square. Like if you like, let's for example take like for example a butter, like a brick of butter, and you just cut it in just cut it, and that's basically the whole back of the car. It's really bad. And overall, yeah, the design is just, I know that is inspired, or let's call it inspired in the Dodge Charger Daytona EV. That is also bricky. There is not too much going on that car, but you know, at least there is some areas to improve. Rockstar has proven to actually improve the actual design of their inspirations. So it kinda this is quite, you know, lazy in some way, and well, it's something that I'm not surprised to expect on this stage of this game, but you know, it is what it is. Customization wise, well, you have something, you know, you can change the spoilers, you can have some libraries going on also and all that stuff, but overall, nothing too much. Is you know, is your typical customization. Not that's it. So yeah, this car pretty boring in its design, and well, you have some stuff to do, but that's pretty much it. Okay, let's talk about defense. Well, let's go straight to the point. This car can actually get 6 RPGs with no passengers. Surely enough and oddly, it has only 5 homing missiles. I could be wrong on this one, so correct me in the comment section. It could be an inconsistency of the game. So if it's something, just let me know. And surprisingly enough 14 railgun shots. So if someone is shooting with you with a railgun, well, that's 14 railguns that you can actually handle. Interesting results. Is again the average Imani Tech defense you get but still for the price that they are asking, almost $2.1 million compared to the 1.5 that the Buffalo STX asks you. I will say it's not worth it, especially that all this Imani Tech has to be how to say it, is basically has to be paid as well. So probably this car could cost you pretty much like 3.5 million if you put everything, and especially if you're in PlayStation 5, it will be quite of the bill to pay. So in my opinion, doesn't worth it, but you know, you have your defenses here, so let's keep continuing. Also, something that I also want to add before I finish is that this car has louvers in the back. And I think in the Buffalo STX, this actually helps you to not get shot. On this, it is not like that. The louvers doesn't help you to ignore bullet shots, so basically your back window is gonna just tear apart when you get shot in behind. So it's not the louvers won't help you on that situation. So I wanted to just get that out of the way for the sake of clarification. Okay, let's talk about performance. What this car has to offer on the track. What is its top speed, its handling. That's what we're gonna discover here. Well, as much as I saw, it's your typical box standard muscle car, which surprises me a lot, because electric cars are really good in acceleration, and I was expecting this to be basically just take out of the water the Villero SX. Like, I was like, this car will be actually really good in acceleration, but it wasn't. It's really good on top speed. It kind of makes it like the rebel car of the electric cars of this game. Usually the acceleration is the best part of these electric cars, but in this one is not. It's actually the top speed, because it keeps delivering its power consistently, if you know what I mean. Like, probably in a long haul, this is gonna be quite of a car to drive. It's gonna be the favorite, because it's gonna keep delivering its power even when the others are in the red line and can deliver it. They are just already in their top speed. This thing is gonna be continuing. It's gonna be interesting to test, but but in short tracks, I don't know. This is not the best car. Especially if you're on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, I won't recommend getting this car, especially if you're into racing. It's pretty inconsistent, nothing... the handling is there, it's not bad like the old muscle cars from, let's say, 2015 to 2013, that they are like really tough to drive. But on this, it's like, no, I don't know, it's in the medium of being good, but at the same time is not Dominator ASP good. So yeah, not very good. I'm not surprised that this thing is there. Usually when it comes to Rockstar, when they're charging you $2.1 million or the fully modified is cost 3.5, usually comes with this. And especially when we talk about the design, I don't know, this kinda smells like a money pit. But well, you know, that's how it is of this car. There is the lap times if you want to see them. The Dominator ASP still gets it done thanks to its really good handling. The STX is my car to pick instead of this electric car, because, you know, is not the best on handling, but at the same time has a lot of power to deliver, and is a much better version of this electric car, because sometimes in this one it feels really rough, it feels really heavy. So you sometimes have these like, it's really interesting to say, because it's like it's really heavy sometimes, but when you get it, it kind of feels good. And delivers in cornering, but overall, I don't know. So I want to be good with this car, you know, but on this it's like really tough to say. It's really tough. So let's jump to the conclusions. Let's say, with all this information, what is basically the whole conclusion of this? Okay, after all this, what we can conclude, what we can say about this new EV muscle car. Let's start again with the positives. There is a few, but there are some positives. Imanitech on a vehicle makes it more useful beyond races, I think, for free mode. This could be a really good choice, you know. It's like, someone has to have like god tier aiming with an RPG to kill you and basically aim 6 times. It's weird with the homing missile thing. I think I'm wrong on that one, so let me know if I'm like, let me just put the exact number of rockets with a homing missile you can get. I think the game was buggy or something like that, or it's just like that, but I won't be surprised if it's wrong. What more? Well, again, an electric vehicle in muscle cars, you know, is always welcome. I think it's a novelty. It's something that you don't see every day. but that's it. The design of this car is pretty mid. It's even beyond childish in some way. Like there is nothing interesting going on in terms of design. The performance is pretty there. I know it has a HSW, and Brophy has explained really good the HSW upgrades on this. So I'm just gonna leave a video, the video of him. I think he does a better job in that area. But I don't think there is gonna be some point. There is gonna be certain races that is gonna work, and the others is gonna be quite of a waste, because well, that's how racing is. You don't gonna have all the times a long haul, so you sometimes gonna face a short track, and you don't gonna have the opportunity to just compensate the lack of handling and the lack of acceleration with a bunch of top speed. So if you're, and especially that's in PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, well, that's pretty much what it comes. Pretty mid vehicle on PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox One. Nothing too interesting, I will say. Stick with the Buffalo STX, the Camaro, that is the Viero CX, and even the Dominator ASP if you're in mid-gen, but probably it's a better better purchase there. But I don't see myself wasting $3.5 million on a car because it has HSW and Humanitech, and well, I don't see the point anyways to be on expanded and enhanced, but that's my opinion. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much. I hope this actually was useful. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this Buffalo EVX, if you like it or not. Tell me what do you think in the comment section right below. So yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, see ya.